My name is Lukas Arellano, and I landed an entry-level BDR role without going to college or having experience, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without having the right thank you emails. By the end of this video, you will have the exact same template that I use to land my job and know exactly when and how to send a follow-up email. Thank you follow-ups are so important. According to Cultivated Culture, 80% of hiring managers heavily consider thank you notes in their decision-making process for new candidates. Yet only 1 out of 5 candidates send them. By sending a quality thank you note, you'll not only stand out from others that didn't send one, but by sending the right one, you will almost guarantee to make it into the next round. I actually recommend using templates to save time, but you have to make sure that you include dynamic fields, you can call them, that allow for personalization to speed up the process of sending these thank you templates while also making it seem like you typed this out specifically for the person you're sending it to. I'll show you what that looks like in a bit. By the way, I'll be walking you through one of the email templates that are in the link below. If you want to ensure that your email will get looked at and move you on to the next round, use that template and it'll save you the trial and error of sending emails and seeing the ones that don't work and whatnot. There are multiple email templates in that document so that you have different emails for different rounds, and if you need to send a thank you email after an interview with 3 people on the interview panel, you have a different template for each person. It's very important not to send the same email to different people at the same company. As far as the subject lines, here are some different options that you can use to mix things up. You can say thank you for your time, thank you for your opportunity to interview, thank you, comma, then put their name. I enjoyed speaking with you. I appreciate your consideration. Anything along those lines is great. If you're either choosing not to use the template that I'm giving you, or you need some more variations to the email I'm about to give you, here's how you should structure your thank you follow-up email for after every interview. First, you should always thank them for their time and mention something specific to the conversation that you guys had. Maybe it's their company goal really excites you, or you guys are the same football fan team, went to the same college, whatever it may be. After your first paragraph, you could add anything you want to the email that will include value and make their life easier. Maybe you discussed a industry trend and you're attaching a document that is interesting to them. Then to make sure that you address any concerns that they told you about yourself when you ask them, do you have any hesitations about me moving forward in the interview? Make sure you address that concern right after you attach that relevant document or whatever it might be, or after the first paragraph if you skip that part. At the end of your email, be sure to include some sort of action step. I'm hesitant to call it a call to action because you're not going to use an aggressive call to action like you would if you were trying to land the interview. It's more of an action step. For this, what you can say is, I'll follow up with you, and then say the day after they said they'd follow up with you to keep this on their mind. The point of this line is to prioritize you among the other candidates because they know you're going to follow up. So if they don't follow up with you, they can darn well expect that you'll call them. Below all of this, in your PS, I highly recommend including a 90-day plan that outlines how you'll succeed at that company once onboarded. Once again, I've included that in the email templates in the link below, and it's free for you to use. You just have to switch out your name and the rest is yours. Now here's how to set up an email template with dynamic fields so you can streamline your follow-up interview emails. Once you're in Apollo IO, you have to link your mailbox. So go to settings and then hit manage mailboxes and then link your mailbox. Now you'll be able to send emails to Apollo. Once you've done that, come to emails and click the templates button next to the all email section, and you can create a template there. Type out the email or paste the one that I gave you in the link below, and where you would insert a dynamic field to allow for the personalization, you can hit insert dynamic field and then insert it from there, or you can type out your own field and say insert something from conversation in all bold and then just manually swap it out. Whatever's easiest for you. Now, if you're uncomfortable with Apollo and you want to use Gmail, you can use email templates there as well by going to settings, see all settings, go to advanced settings, and then enable templates. Now go back to your inbox, hit compose, and either type out or copy the template I've given you. And don't hit send because you're not sending this to anyone. Make sure you put a subject on as well, and hit save template. Now in the future, whether it's in Apollo or in Gmail, when you come to send a new email, all you have to do is insert email template and then change out the fields that you need. Now, when you're sending your emails, don't just type it out like this all in one blob. It'll make it very hard on the eyes and very hard to read. You want to demonstrate that you know what you're doing as a BDR and make it easier to read. So break it up into sections like this, 1 to 2 lines max if you can. Just to recap everything, Include some personalization in the first sentence and thank them for their time. Try to make their lives easier by attaching a relevant document to their industry if you can. Address their concern right after that, and include something that separates yourself from the others, such as a 90-day plan. Shows you're proactive. If you use the template that I put in the description, it will land you the next round of interviews because no one else is going that far. After each interview round, after the first phone screening, you should be writing handwritten notes. And what you can do is overnight this to their headquarters where they're working. When I got my job, the first day I walked in the office, both people that interviewed me said, "Thank you for the handwritten note. That is why you're here." In that note, put something along the lines of this and make sure you don't send the same note to 2 different people. It should say, "Hey, Brian, I've found in my personal experience that handwritten notes are the best way to separate yourself from competition and earn business and show genuine gratefulness for the time that you've given me so far. Hopefully we get the chance to chat in real life once I'm on the job." Something along the lines. Keep it short, keep it brief. Overnight it to their office. It's only like $20 if you go to USPS, and they'll see it the next day, and this will make you stand out. You'll get the next round. I can almost guarantee it. I'm gonna try to be more consistent with my videos, so stay tuned for more BDR job hunt tips, and good luck in your job hunt. Don't forget to join us in the community below, where there's a ton of documents and guides and everything you need to land your dream job. Cheers.